is. But when you put it in low, they don't even know they're getting their face bounced.
Jaycen Joshua is one of today's most legendary mixing and recording engineers. He's worked with almost every single major hip-hop, pop, and R&B artist. In today's video, I'm going over a few techniques he uses to create depth, dimension, and movement in his instrument mixes. For this first trick, Jaycen Joshua uses Wave's True Verb as a front-to-back panner. He uses it only for the early reflections and then manipulates those to create that front-to-back effect.
I love to use True Verb as a front-to-back pattern. That's my go-to for the front-to-back panner. Jaycen Iglesias on your FM dial. But yeah, I like to use the True Verb as a front-to-back panner, and you can automate it, which is so dope. So I go to my little preset called Early Bird, and I just use the early reflections as you see. So I'll keep the direct signal in there, but then I'll take the distance and I'll automate it. So it starts off pretty close, and then by the time it gets to me right there, movement. And that's how I'm tricking the ear from a front to back pattern. So it'll be like, man, this thing is hitting hard, but now these early reflections are tricking your ear to give you a depth, a pumping motion that you actually can feel rather than hear.
Jaycen takes that same True Verb plugin and puts it on the guitar track. In order to add width to a mono guitar, Jaycen adds the BX Stereo Maker plugin. To add movement to a harsh synth, Jaycen uses the Tremolator plugin. He pulls up one of his go-to presets called Dynamical. I assumed he named it this because he uses this to add some really subtle dynamics to a track. To add even more movement and dynamics to the sound, Jaycen adds the one knob pumper by Waves.
I love using tremulators and pumpers, man, to give a beat a bounce. So this is over exaggerated, of course, but when you put it in low, they don't even know they're getting their face bounced. You got a band back there, now you got the strings like.
That's all for this video about Jaycen's depth-making tips and tricks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And stay tuned for more content on mixers like Jaycen Joshua, Josh Goodwin, Alex Toomey, and other legendary mixers.